Hey writer friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I'm a writer aspiring to be a published author. And in today's video, I will be doing the Seeker book tag. Now this tag was created by Kim Chance because she wrote Seeker, and so I was tagged by Kim as well as Len Woolston to do this, so thank you guys for the tag. And I am so freaking excited because I have Seeker here. Seeker is here. I had the pleasure of being a beta reader for Seeker, and even in the beta reader phase, when this wasn't in its final draft, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was that good. So if you do not know, Seeker is the sequel to Keeper, which was the first book. So I will link Kim's social media down below and also a link to Seeker if you're interested in purchasing it. Kim is such a wonderful human being and an amazing author, and so I really wanted to support her by doing this book tag. I also did the Keeper book tag last year when Keeper was released, so I will link that down below if you guys want to check that out. And of course, I had to put this video out today because Seeker is out! Today is the release day for Seeker, and so I'm so excited to support Kim and the release of this book. Okay, so there are 8 questions in this tag, so let's jump right in. So question number 1 is Seeker. What type of book do you seek out first when you want to read? i.e., what genre do you typically gravitate towards as a reader? So I usually gravitate towards YA fantasy and sci-fi. This is just something that I think every kid kind of gravitates towards at first because we have such big imaginations, and I just kept with that big imagination and loved being able to dive into worlds and do things through these books that I couldn't experience in real life. You get to read about these really cool worlds and characters, creatures, and magic systems, and I just love that. I love reading that. Question number 2, Maggie. What book character would you want as your best friend, and why? This one was really, really hard. I was like, I don't know, who do I want to be my best friend? Who do I want to be my bestie? But I actually went with, they're not human. I went with Aiko from the Lunar Chronicles. And Aiko is an android owned by Lynn Cinder's family. And I just adored Aiko. She is such a cute character. Her personality is so bubbly and fun, but she's also smart. She's got some sass and some wit. And so one of the reasons why I chose her was because she's kind of the opposite of me, but she would be so much fun and give me such an adventure because I'm such a homebody and an introvert that I would stay inside all the time, just reading and writing and not getting out into the world. So Aiko would be like, girl, you're getting your butt off that chair and we are going out and we're doing this. And I'd be like, cool, I'm in. Question number 3, Ty and Lainey. Which It's Complicated ship do you fangirl boy over the most? Oh, this one was easy for me because it's been on my mind like ever since I finished the book, and that is Adrian and Nova from the Renegades Arch Enemies books. And oh my gosh, I just swoon over those 2 characters so much. Marissa Meyer just created such a rich relationship with them that is so complicated, but yet it's just so juicy. I just love it so much because it's complicated because they like each other, but Nova likes Adrian, but she knows that he's her enemy, whereas Adrian likes Nova but thinks that she's his friend. Like, he doesn't know yet that she's really his enemy. Oh my god, so I cannot wait for Supernova to come out, I think in November. I will be here for that. Question number 4, Teddy. Who is your favorite bookish mentor? So this one I had to go with the classic Professor Dumbledore from the Harry Potter series because he was like, when I think of mentor, like he was the first person to pop into my head. He was always there for Harry. He is wise and knowledgeable and he was someone who Harry could depend on, and he needed him to get through so many things that happened throughout the series. And even when Harry didn't even realize it, he was behind the scenes helping him, guiding him through. Question number 5, Oliver. Which prickly or unlikable character do you like the most and why? This was another hard one because I had a lot of prickly characters that I liked, but when I thought of prickly characters, I immediately thought about V.E. Schwab or Victoria Schwab. I was just like, she's got so many prickly characters. I love all the pricklies. I have mentioned Holland before in a previous book tag, so I wanted to say him, but Since then, I have read The Vicious. Oh gosh, I actually haven't read Vengeful. Oh my God, okay, gotta change that. But anyway, I was gonna say I read Vicious and Vengeful. No, I only read Vicious, but Victor and Eli from Vicious and Vengeful, because they are so prickly. They are anti-heroes, so unlikable, yet they both have redeeming qualities about them. And what I love so much about them and a lot of the characters that Victoria Schwab writes is that they have so many gray areas to them and they could go either way. Like, they're evil, but they're doing good things, but it's evil, but you also are rooting for them, and it's complicated, and I'm here for it. Question number 6. Plot twist. Which book had an epic plot twist that you never saw coming? Girl, you know I gotta go with my girl, Renee Dugan, author of The Chaos Circus. Yes, that book left me shook. Like, shook. I was not expecting that. I know the plot twist, like, you're not expecting it, but there's some books that you read and they're like, oh yeah, there's a plot twist. And even if you're expecting the plot twist, you still get shook by it. But this was like the ultimate shooketh. There were so many twists and turns in that book that it was like, it kind of gave me those Caraval vibes, like what's reality, what's real, what's not. And it just drew me in so much. So then when the whole like last fourth of that book happened, it was like one whole huge plot twist. It was epic. Question number 7, Pain is a Tether. What's a book that ripped your heart out? Oh, I was so scared to answer this question because I didn't want to go back and look through the books that made me cry. But the one that resonated with me the most that I had to list for this is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. It's about a boy, Connor, whose mother is terminally ill, and he gets visited by a monster every night. And it's just a beautiful story. I remember I was listening to the audiobook on my way to work, and I was just like ugly crying while like, you know, turning right. I was like, no. So yeah, it resonated with me. And so that's why I really think it had a really big impact on me and ripped my heart out. And lastly, question number 8, the grand finale. Which book series were you sad to see end? Oh, this one too. I had to go with Vampire Academy / Bloodlines. Thankfully, Bloodlines was a continuation of the Vampire Academy series and like kind of pulled away some of the side characters and made them the main characters. And that series was so juicy and so good, but I was so sad to see both of them end. It's weird, like, thinking about, oh my God, Vampire Academy, it sounds so bad. And the movie was bad. Guys, don't watch the movie. But I just love that series. It was such a fresh take on like the vampire. There was the Strigoi and the Moroi. It was just epic. And there were so many like juicy like plot points. There was action, there was romance. It just had everything. And like, yeah, it just kept me on my toes and I just loved it so much. So I was really glad to see that series end and also to have a bad movie rendition of it, but we won't speak about that because that doesn't exist, right? No, it doesn't exist. All right, you guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments down below if you have read Seeker, if you've pre-ordered Seeker, and if you will be pre-ordering or buying Seeker because I am so excited for this book. Please give this video a big thumbs up and click subscribe to support my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!